questions in applications of derivatives. We have to do few more questions in applications of derivatives. Okay. So in application of derivatives, okay, what are the things we have discussed? Yes, what else we have discussed? We have discussed about equation of the tangent, normal, isn't it? We have discussed about the equation of tangents, equation of normal. Okay. And then maxima, minima, increasing and decreasing functions. Okay. Increasing and decreasing functions. Okay, children. So just revise it. What you have learned till now, it is given here. Look at the questions given here. So in first derivative test, what we do? Note down all these points. In first derivative test, if f dash of x changes its sign from positive to negative. Can you see the board? What I'm sharing, is it clear?
No.
Yes, you can't see. 1 second. Now, is it clear? Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, first derivative test. Karthik, now can you see the screen? Which one I am sharing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you look at here, in first derivative test, if f dash of x changes its sign from positive to negative as in x increases, okay, if it is increases from, if sign is changing from positive to negative, then it is a point of local maxima. And if f dash of x, note down all these points because these are all 1 mark question. If f dash of x changes the sign from negative to positive, it is a point of local minima. C is a point of local minima and f of c is called the local minimum value. It is called the local minimum value. Suppose f dash of x does not change the sign, no doubt. Suppose f dash of x is not changing. If you take a previous value or the next value, if you take the value less than that c and greater than c, value sign is not changing means that is called point of inflection. It is neither local maxima nor local minima. So if f dash of x is not changing the sign means it is neither local maxima or local minima. Now, maxima, minima questions. Write the question here. Write this question, children. Determine, write this one. Determine for which values of x. Write the question. Determine for which values of x the function. Determine for which values of x the function y is equal to. Determine for which values of x the function y is equal to x raised to 4 minus 4x cubed by 3 is increasing. Determine for which values of x the function y is equal to x raised to 4 minus 4x cubed by x is increasing and for which values it is decreasing. We have to find for which values it is increasing and for which values it is decreasing. How to do this? How will you find? When will you say the function is increasing or decreasing? Increasing. How will you check? Given a function f of x, what do you have to find? You have to find f dash of x, isn't it? You have to find f dash of x. If f dash of, equate f dash of x to 0, f dash of x, okay. equate it to 0, solve for x. That means we call it a stationary points. Then you, okay, we divide the whole interval into small intervals, number line into small intervals. Then you substitute each value in that interval. You look at the sign. If it is positive, if f dash of x is positive, it is increasing. If it is negative, it is decreasing. Is that no? Try this one. Write the question and try this. Y is equal to x raised to 4 minus 4x cubed by 3. Y is equal to x raised to 4 minus 4x cubed by 3. Y is equal to x raised to 4 minus 4x cubed by 3. So find out what will be dy by dx, Tomlin?
Ma'am, 4x cube minus 4x square.
4 into 3x square. Okay, correct. Very good, Shubham. Not Shubham, Tomlin. Okay, very good. 4x cube minus 4x square. Now what we can do? We can take one 4x square as common. So we'll get x minus 1, isn't it? So when we equate it to 0, what are the stationary points you will get here? X takes the value 0 and 1, isn't it? So the whole number line is from minus infinity to infinity. Here we get 0 and 1. So we get 3 intervals. Minus infinity to 0, 0 to 1, and 1 to infinity. Minus infinity to 0, 0 to 1, and 1 to infinity.
Ma'am.
Yes, Karthik.
Ma'am, what you're writing is invisible.
So why? I'm sharing. Okay, once again. Check it, children. Is it okay? Huh?
Ma'am, now we can see.
What happened? Okay, are you getting values like this, Femina? So now you take the interval. In the interval, minus infinity to 0. What about f dash of x? Is it positive or negative? Check it. In the interval minus infinity to 0, is it positive or negative? Minus infinity to 0, if you take the value minus 2. We have to substitute in f double dash of x, isn't f dash of x, dy by dx. So when you substitute it, what happens? Is it positive or negative? Aparna? Yes, Aparna? When you put minus 2, don't calculate the value. Look at here. Here no need to bother about 4x square because it is positive. 4 is positive, x square will be positive. So the sign depends on only this factor x minus 1. Sign will depend upon only the factor x minus 1. So look at this. It is negative. Okay. So it is decreasing. Now take the next one between 0 and 1. Between 0 and 1, we can take the value 0.5, isn't it? We can consider the value 0.5. So when you substitute 0.5, what happens? Whether it is increasing or decreasing? 0.5. Good morning, Shubham. Shubham, can you give the answer, Shubham? In the interval 0 to 1, is it increasing or decreasing? Anila Mohanan, give the answer, Anila. Yes, Shubham. Is it increasing? Decreasing. Okay, in this interval also it is decreasing. Now what about 1 to infinity? Femina, in 1 to infinity. In 1 to infinity. You take some number between 1 and infinity and check whether it is increasing or decreasing. What is the answer in 1 to infinity, Karthik?
Increasing.
Increasing. Okay, now let's check the answer. So look at here, you can write like this. It is increasing, decreasing in the interval minus infinity to closed 1, and f is increasing in the interval 1 to infinity. So look at here, minus infinity to 0, union 0 to 1. Usually we write like this, isn't it? It is decrease, okay, it is negative in two cases, minus infinity to 0 and 0 to 1. But here, combining these two, what we write, here we write this as look at the function 0, at the point 0, is it continuous? When you look at there, okay, what type of function it is? It is polynomial. It is a polynomial. And we know that every polynomial is continuous. So we can combine this and we can write this as minus infinity to 0 and 0 to 1. So combining this, we write like this. Okay, this is the point you have to note. Why we are combining? Because it is a polynomial function, and last year we have learned continuity. If you are able to draw the graph, okay, if the left limit is equal to right limit is equal to value of the function, then we say it is continuous. As it is continuous, we are combining and we write like this. And it is decreasing in the interval 1 to infinity. Approximations are not there. Yes, write this question, children. Find the condition. Write this question. Find the condition for the curves. Find the condition for the curves x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, comma, xy is equal to c square, x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, and xy is equal to c square to intersect orthogonally. To intersect orthogonally. Okay, how to find? What is the meaning of orthogonally? Orthogonal means? Yes. When will you say two curves cut orthogonally? Yes, Tomlin. Orthogonal means perpendicular. Okay, write down. Perpendicular. Okay. Perpendicular means it is otherwise called orthogonal. Two curves are said to be orthogonal or perpendicular. Both are same. When will you say two curves are orthogonal, perpendicular? What is the condition we have learned? Aditya?
Product of the slopes are -1.
Very good. Product of the slopes are -1. And when will you say two curves are parallel? Tomlin. Two curves are parallel or two lines are parallel if parallel.
Ma'am, slopes are equal.
Very good. Slopes are equal. Okay. Orthogonal means perpendicular. Orthogonal means perpendicular. So two curves are orthogonal means perpendicular. When will you say two curves are perpendicular? Product of the slope is -1. When will you say the curves are parallel? The tangents are parallel. That means slopes are equal. Now look at the question. Try this one. Try this. We want to find the slopes, isn't it? We are given with the two curves. Which are the two curves given here? X square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. And what is the second curve? Xy is equal to c square. Isn't it? Is it correct? Am I correct, Karthik? These two curves, is it same? Or any changes there? X square by, write the question, x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 and xy is equal to c square. To intersect orthogonally, if they are cutting orthogonally, if they are perpendicular, we have to find the condition. Find out. Find the slope of the first curve, find the slope of the second curve. It is given orthogonal. Orthogonal condition is product of the slope is -1 and find the condition. Find the slope. What is M1? M2? What is M1? What is the slope of the first curve? So what will you get here, children? 2x by a square minus 2y by b square into dy by dx equal to 0. So from here, what is M1? What is the slope of the first curve? What is the slope of the first curve? Yes, what is the slope of the first curve, Aishwarya?
I just stay here.
Okay, okay. See, don't write more elaborately. Okay, earlier also I told. Okay, look at here. You can write 2x by a square minus 2y by b square into dy by dx is 0. Now what you can do? We can cancel 2. Okay, now take the term without dy by dx to other side. So we'll get minus x by a square, isn't it? Then this negative on going other side, it will become positive plus b square by y. So you should get like this. M1 is equal to b square by b square x plus a square y. Is it correct, Tomlin?
Yes, ma'am.
Then find out M2. If you are ready, give the answer. Find out M2. I'm not going to give the answer. You have to give the answer. Make it fast.
Minus 5 by x.
M2 is minus y by x. Here you have to use product rule, isn't it? X into y dy by dx, isn't it? Plus y into 1 is equal to 0. Yes. So M2 is minus y by x. Now it is given they cut orthogonally. Orthogonal means perpendicular. So product of the slope is minus 1. M1 into M2 is minus 1. Now apply this and tell me what is the condition you will get. What is the condition?
A is equal to B.
Is it A square is equal to B square, isn't it?
Yes,
Is or
ma'am.
no? Huh? Okay, so we can't say A is equal to B. A will be equal to plus or minus B. So better we can write the condition as A square minus B square is 0. This is the condition. Okay, or okay, A is plus or minus B you have to consider. Because when you take the square root, we have to put both positive plus or minus values. Okay, now let us check the answer. Let us check the answer. Okay, this is from the NCERT exemplar. Only I am sharing this. Look at the condition here. It is given A square minus B square is equal to 0. A square minus B square is 0. Now note down this question, children. Write down this one and try it as homework. Find all points of local maxima and local minima. Find all points of local maximum and local minima of the function f of x is equal to minus 3 by 4 x raised to 4 minus 8 x cube minus 45 by 2 x square plus 105 minus 3 by 4 x raised to 4 minus 8 x cube minus 45 by 2 x square plus 105 plus 105. This is about local maxima and minima. Note down that question. Note that as homework. I'll give another question, children. Write the question. I'll share one other question. Write down. Okay. This is also a case study question, an important case study question. Vinay wants to construct, write the question. Okay, write in. Okay, only the main points only. Vinay wants to construct a rectangular plastic tank. Vinay wants to construct a rectangular plastic tank for his house. He wants to construct a rectangular plastic tank for his house that can hold 100 feet cube of water. That one can hold 100 cubic feet of water. It can hold 100 cubic feet of water. The top of the tank is open. The top of the tank is open. The width is 10 feet. The width is 10 feet. Width is given as 10 feet. But the length and height are variables. Length and height are variables. Building the tank cost rupees 30 per square foot. Rupees 30 per square foot for the base. Rupees 30 per square foot for the base. Rupees 20 per square foot for the sides. For the sides. Rupees 20 per square foot for the sides. Listen, I repeat it. What is given here? Vinay wants to construct a rectangular plastic tank for the house which can hold 1000 feet cube of water. 1000 feet cube of water means what is given, children? What is it? 1000 stands. Sorry, not 1000, 100. Not 1000, 100. Yes, tell me. What is this 100 stands for? 1000 cubic feet of water or feet cube of water means, what is it? Is it area or length or volume? Yes, what is it?
Volume.
Volume of the tank. Okay, instead of saying volume of the tank, capacity of the tank, it is said that it will hold. It will hold means what is it? Volume. Volume is given as 100. Okay, square, instead of centimeter and all, it is given as cubic feet. So 100 cubic feet. Then what else is given? The width of the tank is given as 10 feet. Width means we usually denote it as breadth. Breadth is given as 10 feet. Its length and height are variable. So length we can take it as x, variable as y. Okay. Now what else is given? The square feet for constructing the square base it is rupees 30, and for the sides it is rupees 20. Based on this, write the question. Read the above information. Answer the following questions. Okay. The first one is, in order to make the tank least expensive water tank, you want to make a tank, in order to make the tank least expensive. What is meant by least expensive? What is the meaning of least expensive? Least means I want to make a tank of least expensive. That means, yes. What is the term? Mathematically, what is the term? Yes.
Minimum.
Minimum. We want to find the minimum cost. That is what it is given here. Okay. Write down. In order to make a least expensive water tank, Vinay need to minimize its. Vinay need to minimize its. First one, volume. Second one, base. First one, volume. Second one, base. Third one, CSA. Fourth one, cost. Third one, CSA. Fourth one, cost. So in order to minimize, what he has to do? In order to make a least expensive tank. Okay, he want to make a least expensive tank. That means he has to minimize its, what he has to minimize? When will you say it is minimized? Whether he has to minimize volume, base, CSA or cost? When will you say it is the least expensive tank? Least expensive tank means which is minimum?
CSA.
That one by calculation only we can say whether CSA is minimum or not. But based on this question, in order to make a least expensive water tank, Vinay need to minimize his cost. Is that no? If cost is minimized, then automatically what you can say? It is the least expensive tank. So cost will be minimum, under which condition that we have to find it afterwards. Okay, when you say the expense of the tank is minimum, when the cost for making the tank is minimum, then only we say it is the least. Okay, I'll give another situation. Listen, there is a window. Okay, imagine there is a window. A window is in the shape of rectangle surmounted by a window is there surmounted by the semicircle. This is the shape of the window. Okay. Through that window, I want the maximum sunlight entering. I want the maximum sunlight entering. That means what we have to maximize, what we have to do. In order to get the maximum sunlight, we have to maximize its dash. Here, there also the option will be its cost, its area, volume, perimeter. What will be the answer? Window is in the shape. Okay, here the shape I draw is a rectangle surmounted by a hemisphere. I want the maximum sunlight. That means we want to, what do you have to do here? When will be the, suppose I make very small window like this, whether I'll get the maximum. So in which case you will get? Tell me. Okay, what happens? In which situation you will be getting maximum sunlight, or in which case you will get maximum air coming inside? That means what you have to do? Yes, it's
You have to maximize its area.
maximize its area. Okay, it is same as maximizing the area. Here, instead of asking sunlight, it is asked the least expensive tank. Expense must be least. That means what you have to do? Minimize the cost. Okay, so write down, in order to make a least expensive water tank, Vinay needs to minimize its cost. Second one, what is the total cost of the tank? The total cost of the tank is dash. 4 options are given. Total cost. First one is, okay, 4 options are given. Find out what will be the cost. 400 B. B is the notation used for breadth. Okay, plus 2000 by B. Is this the first one? Or 400 B minus 400 plus 2000 by B. Third one, 100 B plus 400 plus 2000 by B. Fourth one, 400 B plus 400 plus 2000 by B. What will be the question? How will you find? How will you find this? We want a least expensive tank. The shape is given as, what is the shape given here? Cuboid. Volume is given as 100 feet. So what is the formula for volume of a cuboid? What is the formula for volume of a cuboid?
LBH.
LBH. Yes, Shubham. It is LBH is 100. So here already breadth is given, isn't it? What is given about the breadth? What is given about the breadth? Breadth is given as 10, isn't it? So L into H will be 100 by B, which is 100 by 10, which is 10. LH is equal to 10. We want to construct the tank. Open tank. It is given as open tank. So how will you find the surface area of the tank? What is the formula for surface area of the tank? Length into height is equal to 10. Now, what will be the surface area, or what will be the cost? How will you find the cost? What is given? For the base. For the base, for the construction of base, it costs rupees. For the base, the construction cost is rupees 20, isn't it? So what will be the base? How will length into breadth, isn't it? Cost for the base. If you take the cost for the base, length into breadth into 20. Plus, what about the side walls? What about the side walls? We'll get 4 side walls, isn't it? For this 4 side walls, 2 into
Ma'am, for base, right?
base, it is 40, 30. Yes, 30. Yes, it is 30. For the base, it is 30. LB into 30. Then, what about for the side walls? What about the for constructing the side walls? CSA. What is CSA of the cuboid? 2 into L plus B into H. Is or no? Is it the side wall? CSA. It is 2 into L plus B into H. And for the side wall, it is given as rupees 20. It is given as rupees 20. So you'll get 30 LB plus 40 into L plus B into H. That is 30 LB. What is breadth? Already given. Breadth is given, isn't it? Breadth is given as 10. So when you put 10, 300 L plus 40 into L plus 10 into height. So that is 300 L plus 40 LH plus 400 H. Now what is, look at here again, LH is 10. It is given LH is 10. So when you substitute this value, 300 L plus 400, LH is 10 plus 400 H plus 400 H. Now substitute the value. We don't want, either it should be converted in terms of L or in terms of H. So now LH is 10. So from here, what is H? H is 10 by L, isn't it? H is 10 by L. So if you substitute it, 300 L plus 400 into 10 by L. So you will get 300 L plus 400 plus 4000 by L. Instead of L, they are using the notation B. Instead of L, they are using the notation B. I think actually here they did this question with the base also 20 rupees. That is a mistake. Final answer, they have calculated with taking the base rate also rupees 20. In the question, it is given as 30, but while solving, they did with 20. And based on 20 only, the answer is given. Okay. So one more question in this model we can do, children. So actually in the given question, there is some correction. Okay. In question, they did it with question, it is given with 30 and they are doing it with 20. We can do one similar question afterwards. In the next period, we'll be doing one more question. Okay. Then, and the same time, get ready for the test paper also. Okay. We'll be writing the test paper. Okay. Shubham, next period, be ready for the test paper. Okay. Okay, children. With this, we wind up. Thank you.